Hello and welcome to Kitchen Countercrafts. If you like this video, would you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have two pens here for you today that have somewhat problematic inks. And by problematic, I mean people have been scared to use these inks in their pens for whatever reason. One is about 30 days of Shimmer ink. You can see it's literally sitting around in my TWSBI Rose Gold, and it's the Rose Gold Antiqua, which has a lot of shimmer. And so I wanted to use this pen and see how it does. And then the other pen is going on about 60 days, and just in true confession, I actually picked it up, wrote with it. It clogged within like first 2-3 days. And so what I did was, and by the way, this is in just a cheapy Pilot Preppy. No, not Pilot Preppy, Platinum Preppy. And you can pick these up for about $3 US, maybe four depending on if you don't get it on sale or something. You can see all the ink that's in the feed area. And so full disclosure, it was clogged like on day 2. And so I just ran the nib under the sink and it started writing. Then I had it sitting and I didn't do anything with it, and then it didn't write. So I actually added a tiny bit of water to this reservoir, and this is, half empty, half full if you want. So I eyedroppered this, and so I opened it up, put just a few drops of water, like just 2-3, and that has really helped with the way that this flows. I have not had any issues with this gunking up on me. So we're gonna try it again because it's been sitting around now another week or so since I last used it. So we're gonna just try it, but it's been in the same pen for about 60 days. So I use it off and on. And like I said, we're just going to try that. So the first one is going to be the TWSBI Rose Gold with, and I'm going to just put this down. And if you'd like to check out the video, it's got the whole rose gold stuff happening in it, so it's wonderful. Okay, so this is Robert Oster. I did nothing to this, by the way. I did not add any water, did not shake it, did not rinse it, didn't do, no, I did rinse this one. I think I rinsed it once when I actually saw a big glob of shimmer in the feed. So I rinsed it once. Just want to be very honest. And this is Rose Gold Antique, I think it's Antiqua. Like antique rose gold. So no issues whatsoever. And this is just copy paper, so you're not seeing much of the shimmer come through. I can actually kind of mix it and see. No shimmer really showing up on there either. So anyway, the shimmer is well mixed in there. I'm not seeing any issues in the feed at all. Nope. All right, so this one is working great. So if you're fearful, don't be. This is a broad nib. It's working fine for me. Okay, so the second pen is this one, and that is the Platinum Preppy with eyedropper. And this is a DeAtramentis. So this is not writing right now. Let's try it. Let's try it again. After I sang the praises of it, this is what happens on a video, right? Aha, there we go. And it's going. I don't know if you can see it. And there she flows. Okay, so no rinsing needed. It did have quite a bit of a hard start, but check that out. Is that not just great? So a really cool black ink that you can use for art or whatever else you want. I mean, black ink, white ink on black paper. And again, I have a full video on this, and this is the DeAtramentis Document White, and this is about 60 days, so it's about 2 months. And that's doing great in this pen. Now, one of the reasons I stated in the original video is that this pen does not have a big feed here in the nib, and so it tends to do better in, you just want to try it out in a cheap pen to make sure you're not ruining any other pens. But I will tell you, I would be totally fine with putting this in a TWSBI or another kind of a pen, and it's done great in this platinum. And this is, again, half empty or half full. I have about this much of the ink left. I filled it quite a bit. And so this pen has not burped. It hasn't done anything. And you can, again, see the ink is there. And I mean, for this to be in here for that long, it's all good. And one of the things I just want to say, in case, some of you still have some doubts or are just kind of wondering, like, I don't know if I trust my pens with inks like these. I just want to say that A, your pens are there to enjoy. B, put it in a TWSBI, because especially a TWSBI, the higher up TWSBI, because you can remove the nib unit, you can take it entirely apart and clean out all the pieces to it. You can put it in a Opus, you can put it in a Franklin Christoph, you can disassemble those pens fairly easily. I would not put this in a piston filler other than a TWSBI. I mean, a backfill, that's what I meant, because then you're just literally just kind of asking for it, because then that's going to be super difficult to clean up. So you don't want to do that, but at the same time, play with your inks. That's what they're there for. These inks are made for fountain pen use. So would I put this in a Lamy? Yes. Would I put this in a TWSBI? Yes. And am I going to leave it in this cheap pen? Yes, absolutely. Number one, I know how much is in there, and two, I just have been tossing this in my art bag and taking it with me. So I hope that those are, I hope it's a relief for you. I don't want you to be scared of trying new things, trying new inks, and just, getting out there and just writing with your pens and using them for art, or just even writing letters or whatever else you might be doing with them. So get out there and just use your pens and see what comes of it. And at the worst, what's going to happen? It's going to clog up your pen. Big deal. Wash it out. Rinse it underneath the sink first and just see like what happens to it. And so all right, that's all I have, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Would you just put some comments for me? I kind of get lonely, and I love to hear your comments. Tell me I'm crazy for putting shimmer inks into expensive pens. I don't know how you feel about that. Or tell me if this video gave you a little bit more confidence in using shimmer inks. But again, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to see how long I go. I'm going to just pretty much leave it until this ink runs out. And who knows, I might do like a 6-month video. Actually, I doubt it. I've been using this ink quite a bit. But this one, such a fun ink. And look, I have black Post-its. So great. Anyway, all right. With that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.